In this video, I'm going to be interviewing a Filipina and her American husband, and they are currently living in the United States. So let's get to it. Hello, everybody. Welcome today. I have a couple of guests with me, and can you guys introduce yourself?
You go first.
Okay. Well, yes, my name is Zach.
My name is Eunice Montana.
Yep,
Eunice and Zach, and you guys, a little different than what I normally do. Normally I've interviewed people who are here living in the Philippines, but you guys are in the U.S.
Yes.
Yes.
And so before we started, you told me you guys met 2 years ago.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you met on the
Filipina Cupid.
on Filipina Cupid. Okay.
Yes.
So how long did you chat on Filipina Cupid?
We've chatting for 4 months before he visit me on the Philippines.
Wow. Okay. And
yes.
And where do you live in the Philippines, or where do you come from?
I'm from Laguna. It's a province, and yeah.
By Manila area, right? If anybody doesn't know, yep. And so you chatted for 4 months.
Yeah, and he decided to visit me after 4 months. And first time that he met me, and we met each other, we like each other so much, and he decided to propose to me right away.
Just good chemistry.
I know.
Yes, it was good chemistry.
Yeah, it is.
Did you feel that you had good chemistry even before you met in person?
Yes, I feel it because he's so kind to me, very gentleman, you know.
Yeah.
My baby.
And did you ever think about dating a foreigner before, or was this just why a foreigner, if you don't mind me?
Oh, I have one boyfriend before, and it didn't work out, you know. So I feel like, the Filipino is not really serious about me, so I would try a foreigner. And I like older foreigner because I know they are very serious and they will respect me so much. It's all right, baby.
And so you came over here for how long did you spend on your first visit here?
10 days. He spent in the Philippines 10 days, yeah.
10 days. And after the 10 days, did you know at that point, or did you propose at that point, or was it later on?
Actually, I proposed to her the first visit.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was in September of 2018, right? Yeah.
Wow. And so after that, what was the plan? Had you talked about her coming back to the U.S., or did you ever consider living in the Philippines?
Actually, that was kind of the plan. So the plan was always for me to go to the Philippines to visit her multiple times if necessary, which I did. I went a total of 4 times. But the plan has always been for me to retire here and then move to the Philippines. We're actually kind of questioning whether we're going to do that or not. It just depends on financial and so forth.
Because it's really expensive here.
Super expensive. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And I know for some viewers who are watching that if you do have your Filipina come to the U.S. and you get married, for her to collect Social Security, like if you pass away, I believe she has to stay there 5 years residency.
Okay.
Have you heard about that, or?
I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So maybe somebody can comment and let us know. But I think that's a big benefit for a lot of people miss out on. Like if they decide to live in the Philippines, and then if you ever pass away, then she doesn't get to collect your.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, so
yeah,
maybe something you guys could look into and let me know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm not looking for that.
No, of course not. You want him to live. You want him to live a long, healthy life. Yeah.
Yes.
So you came out 4 times, and how long did it take to process all the paperwork? And she came over on a fiance visa, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now
the process like 1 year.
F1 visa, is it? K1 visa.
K1
visa. Yes.
It took for 1 year, the process.
I think it took about a year.
Yeah.
A year.
The process.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
After the second time that he visited me, he decided to the K1 visa to get me here in the USA.
Okay. So you came over after 1 year of processing, and then you had, of course, 90 days to get married. Which did you get married right away, or did you wait 1 month or 2 months?
We did. So so I actually went to the Philippines for the 4th time in March of this year, and just stayed a few days. And then this trip, I actually brought her back with me, and so we arrived back in the U.S. on March 18th, and then we got married shortly thereafter. Actually, we planned to get married immediately, but no courthouses were open. So we had to wait about a month to get married. Yeah, because of the
coronavirus.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So when did she arrive? In
March 18th.
March 18th. Wow. Talk about timing. Any later, it wouldn't have happened. And so you guys just made it.
Yes.
Wow. My goodness. Thanks, God. You made it here.
So I have to ask 2 questions, because this is, I don't know, a lot of Westerners have this big fear that once they bring their Filipino fiance or wife back to the U.S., they have a fear that she's going to change, like she's going to lose her Filipino values. What would you say to that, Eunice? Do you think you see yourself changing your values or changing to be more westernized at all, or not really?
No, I don't see myself changing, because I like my Filipino culture. I like very get nervous.
Nosebleeding.
Nosebleed, yeah.
I don't feel like I don't see myself changing, because I really like my culture and I want to stay on my culture. I don't want to be like Western girl.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And if you guys don't mind answering, what is your age gap?
It's 34 years, actually.
Yeah, it is 34 years.
Yeah. I mean, me and my girlfriend are 27 years, but the only difference is here, I don't feel like people, maybe they're not quite as judgmental. Do you feel like when you're walking around, people stare or are kind of judgmental, or not really?
Surprisingly not.
For now, because maybe that's not a lot of people right now, maybe outside.
Perhaps not, but I thought everybody would be looking at us or passing judgment. People at my work know.
No.
We don't really get any stares.
Not yet, I guess, because...
At least not yet.
Not yet.
But we've been to some busy places, shopping areas, and I haven't noticed anybody staring at us or. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, I mean, I don't know why a lot of people think that they're just going to be judged and.
No, it's not.
That's what a lot of people think. I kind of assume that, but it really hasn't turned out to be true.
So you haven't noticed anybody staring or any rude comments, or?
No, haven't noticed any of that.
Awesome. And so, Eunice, what's the biggest thing that you've noticed? What's the, like, as soon as you landed in the United States, what was the first thing you said, oh my gosh, this is so different than the Philippines?
Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
Cold. So the temperature.
And also the people here are very nice. They always say hi to me whenever we walk outside. They always say hi. And they're very considerate. I like the people here. Yeah.
Because the Philippines is really known for such friendly people and big warm smiles, but do you feel like it's friendlier in the U.S. or?
Well, I guess I like the Filipino more because they smile all the time. Here, you don't know your neighbor. Like, who's your neighbor? Like that.
Yeah, in the Philippines, you can just walk over to your neighbor's house at any time.
Yes, that's right. It's very fun there. Well, we're planning to go back to the Philippines in the future, right, baby?
Yeah.
Yes, that's our tentative plan anyway.
Yeah.
Very good. And so what else is different for you? Have, like, the first time you walked into the grocery store here, or what about the roads and the highways?
Oh my goodness. Is that you call infrastructure?
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, that buildings are very wide. The roads are wide. And I like the trees, a lot of trees around here. Yes.
Lots of
really
nature.
Nice here. Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not going to change.
But you're not going to change. That's great. Yeah, don't lose your traditional values, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will not. I promise that. Cross my heart.
Very good. Maybe I should look into taking my girl back to the U.S. Just not Seattle, I guess.
Right.
So
I'm happy that. Okay. Sorry.
Are you guys in a smaller city or a bigger city, if you don't mind me asking?
We're in a bigger city, and I'll just say we're in Southern California.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
And so in Southern California, you think it's colder than the Philippines, huh?
Yes, it's colder here.
Well, because we have, during the winter and the spring, sometimes it'll actually get close to or at freezing here, depending on what day. I mean, it's nothing like the Midwest or the East Coast, but to her, it's freezing.
Yeah,
it's
me,
really cold.
Yeah. In the first time that I got here, I don't want to take a shower because it's really cold.
But they have hot water, so you don't have to worry.
Yes.
Right.
That's right.
So, Eunice, what are some things that you would like to do while you're in the U.S.? Would you like to learn how to drive or get a license, or what kind of things would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm looking forward that I want to learn how to drive, but I'm not looking forward to have my own car. I'm happy that my husband will drive for me.
The chauffeur.
Yes, and I want to be treat like a lady. So yeah, that's right.
Do you notice any differences between women in the West and women in the Philippines? Have you noticed any differences? Like,
well, they're very nice to me. The Western girl here are they always compliment me. They say that I'm beautiful. Oh, they like my skin here.
Yes.
They like my brown skin here in the USA. Yeah, because in the Philippines, like, I don't know if I say this, but like the Filipina, they want to be white, to have a white skin, right? Yeah, and I don't want. And you know what? Before I feel like I'm ugly because of my skin tone, but since I met Zachario, I feel like, oh, I'm beautiful. I didn't feel that brown skin is beautiful. I want to be white before, but now,
I actually told her when I met her that I actually prefer brown skin on a woman, and and women in the Philippines, some, not all, of course, but some women tend to want to be whiter.
Yes.
And here there's increasingly more acceptance of darker brown skin, and people see it as beautiful. So she likes that because people actually value her skin tone, and they think her skin tone is beautiful.
Yes.
And it's opposite, right? And we can be white and pale in the Philippines, and there it's they love it. And for her, she can come here and and Eunice, have you seen any whitening products in the stores? Whitening soap, whitening lotion?
I was like, because Filipina are obsessed of having a white underarm. So I was like, maybe I want to find a whitening for underarm, and I couldn't find it. And he said that no, you couldn't find any product like that. Oh
my goodness, it would be considered politically incorrect here to have any whitening products.
It would, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Because I want my underarm To be white.
I had never heard of that before I met her and saw other Filipinas who wanted white underarms.
Yeah.
I never considered that was an issue.
Yeah, it is an issue in the Philippines. Like when you just raise your hand like that, I was like, oh my God, what kind of underarm is that? Oh God.
Yes, I agree. My girlfriend also uses the whitening underarm deodorant. So
yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah.
So Eunice, what are some places you would like to visit in the U.S.? Are there some places you would like to see?
Well, I want to see a real lion.
A real lion.
Yeah, I never seen a lion. Like you said that there's a zoo here, right? Where we live. So I'm looking forward. Yeah, I want to see a zoo. A zoo.
Yes.
Zoo. Okay. What about what about Disneyland? Do you want to go to Disney?
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to that. The Disneyland. I want to ride the roller coaster there.
Yeah.
Like that. So excited.
That was the plan when we first got here. We were going to spend 2 or 3 days right after we got here doing all those things, but of course we couldn't because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
And Zach, will you still ride a roller coaster? Or will she go by herself?
If she wants to ride one, I'll go with her.
You'll go with her. Okay. You're a trooper. I can still do the roller coasters. I just can't do the spinning around.
Oh, really? No, it's dizzy. Feel dizzy.
So maybe Zach can still do that. I can't do it anymore.
No, my spaceman days are over.
Yeah. I hear you. All right. Well, guys, I really appreciate you coming on the show today. And before we end it here, Eunice, you have a channel, and your channel is Eunice
Montana.
And what is your channel about?
My channel is all about makeup tutorial, and also eventually I will do blogging like with my husband, and I really hope people will, you know, see my videos and look at it and subscribe if they like it. Yeah, I hope so.
So everybody watching, if you have a Filipina girlfriend or Western girlfriend or wife, please subscribe to Eunice Montana's channel. I will put the link in the description, and I'll scroll it along the bottom here as well. And check it out. And maybe you and Ging at some point can do a video and do some chica chica or something.
Oh yes,
that would be fabulous.
Yes.
We were actually talking about it, so maybe you guys could do something. So
that would be fabulous.
Thank you, Gio.
No problem. Thank you, guys, and we will talk again soon.
Thank you, Gio. Okay. Thank you so much for having us.
Hey, no problem.